Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Inter Miami CF versus Club América in a preseason friendly. Miami's North American preseason tour kicks off today, or I guess Tour of the Americas. What the? Huh. But their Tour of the Americas kicks off today. How we doing, Jimmy? Inter Miami CF contra Club América en la Amistoso pretemporada. It's that simple. We have a super chat right even before we started. £2 from Golden Dollar, or that may be euros, actually. I'm not sure. But we'll also pay attention to the Lions game, which turns out it's interesting, but we do not have the 11s yet for this match either way, because MLS.com doesn't have the 11s and Fault Mob doesn't. So, well, how am I going to get to New Jersey that quickly? I don't have a private jet. If I had a private jet, trust me, there are places I'd rather go than New Jersey if I could just get off my ass and go onto a private jet and go somewhere within 3 or 4 hours. So that's for you. There's places I'd rather go. Nope. No 11s yet, so we'll wait till they come on to whatever it's called. With that being said, hit the like button, let's get this one going. Waiting for this game to start, 9 p.m. And we'll also, again, pay attention to the Commanders-Lions second half, which is, that game's crazy. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be fine. But we got a good game today. We're seeing Miami Club América. Club América, of course, their past 2 games, they've played with a second 11. They brought their best players to Vegas for this match. I know, I've been watching. They're down by 10, and Goff's thrown 2 picks. But, hey, the last time he threw multiple picks in a game, he still beat the Texans. So, we're going to see. I still think they'll figure it out. But América played a second 11 over their past 2 games. Of course, well, Nestor Araujo played against Querétaro. Eric Sanchez did as well. Rodolfo Cota in goal. But their best players did not play the game against Querétaro or Tijuana. And Tijuana was even more second team than the other. He's actually pretty good. Jaden Daniels is really good, turns out. It isn't just because the Bucks sucked last week. Jaden Daniels is actually good. Last, of course, this was Thursday when América played last with their backup 11. Cota was still in goal, but other than that, backups. Dagoberto Espinosa, of course, played that game. So basically what I'm saying is this. Whatever, it's fine. That's new. What the hell? What the hell? Thoughts on Maradona to PSG? I mean, it's a pretty good move for him. Pretty good move for him. Let's see what happens here. 7-3. But we're going to see what happens. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm trying to get this game going. 10 different people scored. Had to re-sign in. Just weird. Wolff goalied us straight up. Oh, there it is. Okay, so for América, we got Luis Malagón, Christian Borja, Sebastian Cáceres, Israel Reyes, Kevin Alvarez, Alvaro Fidalgo, Jonathan Dos Santos, Eric Sanchez, Brian Rodriguez, Henry Martin, Alejandro Zendejas. For Miami, because I'm sure they already showed that. Miami starting 11. This is just crazy. Oh, how we doing? How we doing, Alex? Miami starting 11. Miami starting 11. Rocco Rios Novo, Jordi Alba, Noah Allen, Tomas Aviles, Marcelo Weingart, Robert Taylor, Sergio Busquets, Federico Redondo, Fafa Pico, Luis Suarez, and Lionel Messi. So that's the starting 11 for Miami. And, oh, that's Leagues Cup. I was like, what the hell? I was like, what the hell? Did they just score already? All right. It's going to be fun. Tough game. Do you see Neymar might go to Chicago? Yeah, I saw. I honestly, I don't know why I believe it, but so let's throw the freaking Lions game on as well. Boom. Teams are walking out. Here we go. Miami wearing black, América wearing their yellow, lamest teams in CONCACAF. Well, that's up to you, but I'm doing this because it's called Messi Mania. I'll finally get some freaking views in January. And the Lions game is still going. Lions down 10, 2nd and 12 for the Commanders at the 40-yard line. They got the ball to start the half. He should go to L.A. Neymar, because Chicago has his rights. That's the problem. I can't believe it either. Neymar, but here's the thing about it. Neymar would be the new Insigne. Seriously. Like, Neymar would just be Lorenzo Insigne Mark II. He would be Lorenzo Insigne Mark II. I don't care where he goes. What the hell? Crazy. Who do I have winning if the Detroit Lions get knocked out if they fail to come back against Washington? Buffalo. But if the Kansas City Chiefs play the LA Rams in the Super Bowl, you know what I'm going to be wearing? A St. Louis Rams jersey. Because I ain't rooting for the damn Chiefs. You're out of your damn mind. I will root for the Rams over the Chiefs at this point. I'm not joking. I will buy a St. Louis Rams jersey. Or shirt. I will find a St. Louis era something and wear it on Super Bowl Sunday if the Lions lose here and the Rams make the Super Bowl. I'm not wearing LA Rams stuff. You're out of your mind. But I will. I'm not rooting for the Chiefs, even over the Rams. Hell no. Hell no. Now if the Bills make it, I'll just wear that Buffalo Bisons jersey on the Super Bowl like I was tomorrow. Washington punting the ball away. Well, I have the Lions winning this game. It looks like they're not. I have no idea. Going to get downed. It didn't touch anybody. Nope, it got downed. So basically what I'm saying is if the Rams beat the Eagles tomorrow, which I think will happen, and they're playing the Commanders, whether it's Arizona or LA, I think the Rams win that game. To be honest, I could still see the Chiefs winning over the Bills or Ravens. If it's Rams versus Chiefs, I'm wearing a St. Louis Rams something. See you, Risklander. Well, that's how basketball works. You get 5 fouls, you're out. That's how basketball works. That's how basketball works. Leagues Cup joke. 3 countries. Mexico, USA, Canada. See. 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 So, I think everybody does. Like, I hate Kansas City so much, I'll root for the team that was stole from St. Louis. Again. I know, I can't believe it. Here comes Miami versus América. Mascherano's first game as the Miami manager. Here we go. I hope it doesn't come down to that, but I'll buy a 2001 Kurt Warner jersey. I'll do it. I'll wear those ugly midnight blue millennium gold St. Louis jerseys. It's getting banned at midnight. Well, temporarily. They're going down temporarily until Trump gives them the 90-day stay. Which is kind of funny considering at first Trump wanted TikTok banned, then the liberals wanted it banned. And then Trump's like, I'm going to save it. Which, he's not wrong, per se. It's just funny how it turned out. 4 years ago, he wanted that stuff banned. The liberals didn't. Then it switched. Huh. Kevin O'Leary wants to buy it. Mr. Wonderful. By the way, he's Canadian, by the way. He almost was the prime minister. Well, actually, I won't say that. Here we go. Okay, so this is not going to. Hold on. Forget Rumble. I know. Oh, we're good, though. No, we're good, though, actually. Hey, respect Kevin O'Leary. Respect him. I wish he was the prime minister. No, we are live. Okay. It's just weird. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Game's about to start. Oh, great. Here we go. Well, maybe I can't watch the Lions game. Answer my question. Oh, while I'm at it. Canada, USA, Mexico. But Mexico seems to have a good future if you watch the friendly they just played. Armando Villarreal, the referee tonight. Oh, God. Oh, God. Dear Lord. He's the referee. This is going to be fun. This is on Season Pass. For free, though. It's on Season Pass for free. América wearing their yellow. 9-10 kickoff. I should have seen this coming. Miami wearing their new black jerseys, which they're better in real time. I won't lie. Looking at the pictures of them, I didn't like it. There's the starting 11s. Finally. Detroit has the ball. 12:53, the third quarter. América is so dumb. They brought Ramon Juarez with them to play Miami instead of him staying with Mexico against River Plate. Well, what'd you expect? And we are off to start Messi Mania preseason number 2. We'll do a couple of them. I ain't doing every one like I did last year, but I'll do a couple of them. And this is one. And this is one of them. Miami contra América. The team who thinks they're as good as the Águilas versus the Águilas. In Las Vegas for some reason. Money. No, it's a friendly. Amistoso preparando. Yes. Amistoso preparando. Pretemporada para Miami. Amistoso. Amistoso de clubes para América. Yeah, we'll go with that. 1 minute in, 0-0, 0-0. The roof is closed. Can you even open the roof of Allegiant Stadium? Like, it's the first time the stadium's been seen on MLS Season Pass. We got to make it correct that it's a closed roof stadium, even though it's not. Whatever. It's on Apple TV. Dear God. Dear God. Araujo? No, Alvarez plays it back. 2 minutes in, 0-0, 0-0. Let's see if it pops back up. Lol. América. Offside. It's free on Apple TV, yes. It's free on Apple TV. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Okay, there's the Lions game. Then again, technically, didn't América just play 2 games in the league and it was back up 11? So I guess technically this is a preseason friendly for them as well. 40. Playing forward. Tackle. That'll be a foul. Foul. Free kick for Miami. Malagón. 3:10. First and 10 for the Lions. Messi. Free kick. Fafa runs onto it. Messi plays it in. That's cleared by América. Fafa with a dummy. Didn't turn out to work there. Here comes Miami. Fafa Pico. Of course, just signed for Miami in the offseason. Amon-Ra St. Brown to the 10. Told you I'd pay attention to the Lions game if you want to know. Start 11 for Miami. Rocco Rios Novo, the back 4. Weingart, Aviles, Allen, Alba, Redondo, Busquets, Taylor, the midfield. The front 3, Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez, Fafa Pico. You know, I like that, actually. I wish Amon-Ra St. Brown was on the Steelers. Be much better than that diva George Pickens, but who am I kidding? América playing forward. I could see it. Jardine, Malagón in goal. The back 4, Alvarez, Reyes, Cáceres, Borja, Sanchez, Dos Santos, Fialgo. The front 3, Zendejas, Martin, Rodriguez. And did the Lions gain anything? Doesn't really matter. It's only goal to go. América playing forward 5 minutes in. 0-0, 0-0. Interesting game so far. América playing forward. I'd say Miami had a good run on that free kick, that offensive possession during the free kick as well. This is better than Miami last preseason. We'll see how that turns out. But touchdown Lions! The Detroit Lions get a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs scores the touchdown. 31-27. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Okay. All right. Six minutes in, Mascherano's first match as manager for Miami. Let's get some more super chats, by the way. We had one pre-show by Golden Dollar. That was nice. 6 minutes in, 0-0, settle. Extra point for Detroit. Snap, hold, kick is good. 31-28. Playing forward is América. América, foul. Free kick for América. Redondo fouls. And it's going to be a free kick. 6 minutes in. Defensive free kick for América. Redondo fouls Chiquito Sanchez. Yeah, that's a foul. I don't think. No, it's more the same people who were crying about Kamala losing than 10-year-olds crying. But if anybody's crying about TikTok getting banned. Besides, as far as I've seen, I've only seen people who cried when Kamala lost, crying about TikTok getting banned. Cross in. Ooh. That's all I've seen. So you may be right, but I've seen different, Alex. I've seen different. Well, by the time it actually happens, you'll be dead. You'll be dead. Because it's like billions of years away or whatever. Unless we're wrong, it's billions of years away. And, well, and even if you are alive, technically you'll be a robot instead of your own body. Probably. 8th minute. Yes, Alex. I agree. Toronto FC sucking. Let's leave that in 2024. You didn't miss anything. It's still 0-0. The only thing you missed was a Detroit Lions touchdown. Not that matters to you. That's what matters to me. You didn't miss anything here. Nothing. They're going to lose that game. Like, they're going to play their younger players, but River Plate's River Plate. I mean, they're not as good as they used to be. 2-1. 2-1 River. The younger players will put up a fight, but 2-1 River. There you go. International is a whole different bag. Playing forward, back to Malagon. Probably. Yeah, but that's not who they were playing, was Boca. They were playing Internacional of Brazil. And yeah, I mean, Boca's got problems right now. Like, I don't know if you watch Morning Footy, but Cantor's son, yeah, he's getting owned about being a Boca fan. Which, I mean, I get it, but 10 minutes in, or it's about to be 0-0, 0-0. See how much better this is doing? Maybe you should do more Miami preseason games than just the Olympia game in this. You may have a point, but I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing for Chivas. Maybe. I mean, Chivas has problems anyway, but who knows? Maybe it's good for them. So if you're a Chivas fan, maybe you should be happy about it. I don't know. Could be worse. 10 minutes in. América playing forward. They're just playing keep away with the ball. Now, technically, you could say this is their first big game because they played their first 2 Liga MX games with backups. Except Chiquito Sanchez. He played the first game. And Nestor Araujo played the first game as well. So, that is true. But, first down for the Commanders. How we doing, William? Shot. Header. Over the bar. Oh, my word. That's okay. Henry Martin with a header over the bar. I'm not too sure how to Okay. Nice victory over Venezuela. Go USA. They had a good game. Yes. It was backups versus backups, but still. Campos. Memo Ochoa. Ooh. Memo Ochoa. Campos. Getting his sock cut there, I think. Hold on. I'm making sure I don't. I know where I want to go with this, but yeah, Osvaldo Sanchez. Osvaldo Sanchez third, Memo second, Campos first. Hope this helps. Osvaldo Sanchez third. Cross in, América. They'll be cleared. Club América, Chivas, Santos Laguna, Atlas. I mean, I think everybody would say Campos, Osvaldo Sanchez, Memo Ochoa. I think everybody would say that. I think everybody would say that. I don't think anybody wouldn't. I think that's exactly what people would say. Oh! Ooh. Damn, Jane Daniels got boom. Guess the Lions got called for it, though. Nice. Yeah, they got called for it. 13th minute, but Jared Goff getting hit the same way. No, that's not a penalty. Well, what do I know? 13 minutes. América playing the ball forward, 0-0, 0-0. Brought down. Messi chips it forward. Not so. And when he tried to make the tackle to get the ball back, he still couldn't get it back. I mean, Miami ain't playing too bad, I gotta say. They're a little bit more disciplined. I gotta say. They're definitely more disciplined. Top 3 Mexican goalkeepers right now. Malagon. Memo's still in there. I hate to say it, but Memo's still in there. Tapia. Okay. Yeah. I don't really want to give it to... No. Yeah, we'll go Tapia. And Memo's still in there. Because he is. He's still in there. Hate it or not, he's still there. Saved. He's still there. 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and the Commanders are driving. See if the Lions get a goal line stop, whether it's a 4th down or a field goal. See if they can. Friendly, yes. But it's América versus Miami, and it's a Saturday. Why wouldn't I do it? It's better than most things I did in January. In most situations. So I'd rather be talking about the Lions game, which I kind of am-ish. Paying attention to it. Rahel. Ochoa is still better. Especially after that game for Mexico that he played, that friendly. Exactly. See, this is the smart play covering this and then just talking about the lines on the side. It's the smarter play. Is this exactly what I wanted to do? No, but I'm not dumb. Cello, Weingart going forward. Ooh. Third down. Isn't that why he went to Pumas? Because he wasn't playing at Athletic Bilbao? Same thing. I don't want to give it to Ron Hill, but you know what? Fair. I'll give it to Padilla. Padilla's got a lot of potential. I don't want to give it to Ron Hill. But, okay, fair. Malagon, Tapia, Padilla. I don't want to give it to Ron Hill. Not after that freaking display during the summer. But fair, I'll give it to Padilla. He has a lot of potential, which is probably still better than Ochoa. Or his potential. Potentially, he could be higher than him. So you hate Chivas? Not exactly. No, I just think Ron Hill, he's good for Chivas. He wasn't good for the national team. Corner for América. He showed his ass for the national team, which that's what matters. If you get a chance on the national team, you got to show you perform there. That's the point. Can you be better on the national team than Ochoa? Turns out he showed his ass. How many fans in the venue? Damn near sold out, probably. Got another chance and he did well. Probably 60,000. Third down. We're going to see if they hold the Commanders short or they give De'Ami Brown the second effort, which he was down. He got pulled down. He got his forward progress stopped. He should be called short, in my opinion. But I don't know. The NFL, I don't know. I still use the term linesman. I've had linesmen get pissed off when you call them linesmen nowadays. They want to be called official or referee or something. I mean, that's what they are, linesmen. And Catherine Nesbitt's a lineswoman. Like, so that's their job. Like, why are you mad to get called what your job is? Even if you called Catherine Nesbitt a lineswoman, because, right, that's still her job. She doesn't center a game. Like, you have the center ref, you have the linesman, you have the fourth. I don't get it. Chelsea get relegated. Do what? Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's Vegas. Raiders fans want to go back to their stadium for one more time before August. I'm not, no. I'd rather sell my soul. I'd rather sell my soul. I'd rather get a Cody Rhodes tattoo, like a tattoo on my neck, Cody Rhodes style, than do that. There are things I'll do for Toronto to become the best MLS team. That ain't one of them. I'd rather sell my soul. I'd rather get a giant tattoo on my neck. I decided to jump on here and say for people to stop hating on Messi in this league because he's trying to make the sport grow in America. I don't know why people hate on him in the league. It's more because he failed. No, I did not. Well, there you go. I hope Dynamo win. Might as well. 4th and 2 for the Commanders. Let's see if the Lions get a goal line, 4th down stop. They have to. I agree with that. I just love seeing when Miami fails, and there's some people like seeing it. Some people like seeing it. I don't think they're crapping on Messi. They're crapping on the fact the team failed. Daniels goes to the outside. He gets the first down. Damn it. 20-24 left. Dinamo Zagreb. 20th minute, 0-0, 0-0. I think people are laughing at the fact they failed. They had a super team and failed. It's like people laugh the Chiefs are going to fail. Like people aren't hating on Patrick Mahomes. Played down. First down and 10 for the Commanders on the 13-yard line. Miami going forward. Jordi Alba. Cross in. Shot over the bar. Messi puts it over the bar. Second down. So what happened to Drake Calendar? I thought he got... No. I think it just starred Rocco Rios Novo because I don't think he got called up for the January camp. I might be wrong. I think he might. I think he left the camp, actually. No, my bad. I think he left the camp. I think he got hurt. 6 yards away from a touchdown for the Commanders, but they have a 2nd and 3. Lions got to make a stop at some point. Eckler brought down, 3rd down. Here comes América. That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. Now that San Diego's in the league, do they mean their new rivals for the Earthquakes? Cali Classico doesn't feel the same. Yeah, but they probably... I think San Diego LAFC is like the designated rivalry, but then you still have... I don't know. El Trafico's still a thing. I'm not damn sure. Yeah, that's how it's spelled. Yes, Alex. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter for the Lions game. Lions still are only down 3 for now, but that'll change in about, 5 minutes? 31-28 Lions at the end of the 3rd quarter. They got to get a stop. But there was one play in the 3rd quarter, one scoring play. Playing forward, América. Fafa Pico. Stack 5 goal nets for Messi to score that. 5 goal nets. I don't know. I think that might have went over anyway. Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Boom, boom, boom. Playing forward. There we go. Okay. See if there's stats. Oh, there is stats. Great. Okay, so that's out. Boom. Okay, throw in for Jordi Alba. Yes. Yes, I am. That's how I'm spending my birthday. Nice. No. I've only seen highlights of the U.S. game against Morocco. I haven't watched the Kings League. Handball has some amazing goals. Croatia and Germany are the biggest followers. Yeah, that sounds about right. I know Japan used to have a good team. Atlanta are going for that Middlesbrough guy, Lade Loff. Jordi Alba with a throw-in. I mean, I think that'll be a good move. They need a striker. 25th minute. Playing forward. 3rd and 2. Let's see what happens there. Miami playing forward. Nice hit behind the line. Here comes Messi. Ooh. Jordi Alba. Cross in. Cleared. Horrible, horrible cross. Croatia, Germany, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Spain, France are usually at the top for handball. Yeah, I know Japan had a good team like a while ago, though. Or at least had a good player. Or if that player just ended up on Sasuke a lot. Had to be somewhat good to end up on there. I mean, 4th and 2. Playing forward, 26th minute. Flag on the play. Playing forward, Rios Novo, who used to play for Phoenix Rising and Atlanta United. All comes back to Atlanta. Rocco Rios Novo. And there were too many men on the field for the Lions. First and goal. Idiotic play. Japan's still good. That is a touchdown for the Commanders. Back to a 10. Back to a 10-point game. Or did he go down? Or was he down before the line? But there's no way they stopped them from getting this touchdown. Just right up against the goal line. 27th minute, 0-0. Touchdown. Brown Robinson Jr. Yard touchdown run. Page 38. 27th minute. Basically, the Lions have to score a touchdown and then get a stop. 38-28, back to a 10-point game. If they make this kick, he will. 13 minutes. Yep. Playing forward, 28th minute. The clone is a fraud. América playing forward. 29th minute. Or will Havertz go after Arsenal? I don't know. He's a useless player. MLS. No, Saudi Arabia. He seems like the exact type of player a Saudi Arabia team wants. He's going to Al Hilal to replace Neymar. What a waste of space. What a waste of space Kai Havertz is. What a waste of space. Not very clean by Miami. Well, América ain't clean either. They ain't playing that well. And we said that last year when they were struggling in the preseason worse than they were here. Then again, it did start with a 0-0 draw against El Salvador, but this is better competition, right? So, in context, right? But didn't Landon Donovan want that before he became good at Milan? Yeah, he's the only one. And even then, that was a stupid pick or a stupid thing to say. I agree. Havertz. At least he scored a Champions League winning goal. Timo Werner's a joke, even more of a joke. All that tells me is Chelsea shouldn't buy German players. Never do it again. Well, yeah. Haven't they ever? Like, the only good German player they've ever had was André Schürrle. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. 30th minute. Shot! Goal! 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 Club América. Henry Martin taps it in and runs into the post. Henry Martin with a goal. 30th minute. 31st minute. Nobody was covering him. Wasn't pretty, but 0-1, 0-1. 13 minutes left in the Lions game. Ball shot, sort of crossed, but nobody was covering Henry Martin. Alvaro Fidalgo with a cross to Brian Rodriguez, who shot it but crossed it, and then Henry Martin tapped it in. How's the game going? Miami just got scored on. Answer your question. If I saw you crying in a public bathroom, I'd ask you what's going on. I'd ask you what's the problem. Why are you sad? And I'd help you solve your problem. I'd talk to you. If I saw a friend crying in a public bathroom, I would see what the problem is. Not some random person. But I consider you a friend, so. Lions get a... Henry Martin has never scored from outside the box, probably. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Goff hands it off. Ooh, trick play. Jameson Williams throws it. Picked off. I'd leave. Messi getting pinched out. Hey. Yeah, Washington's doing what they got to do. There's a flag on the play. Let's see if that gives the ball back to Detroit. 33rd minute. Yep, Washington's going to win. If Detroit doesn't get a stop. And there's a goal for Miami. Messi scores. Messi scores the 33rd minute. One. Well, there you go. Lionel Messi scores the 34th minute. It's 1-1. Uno. Ball crossed in by Jordi Alba. Headed away. Suarez plays on to Messi. Messi heads it in. Wasn't the prettiest goal, but they found a way. As soon as I said, where's Messi, made me eat my words. I predicted the Lions to win. I didn't think Washington was this good. Turns out they are. I really hope the Bills make the Super Bowl at this point. 35th minute. 34th minute, 1-1. If the Chiefs make the Super Bowl, I'm going to have to root for the Eagles or the frickin' Rams or the Commanders. Ugh. What's your prediction for the World Cup? At this point, Spain wins. Like, why would I predict it now when there's over a year of possible injuries and new players breaking in? But yeah, Spain's the favorite. I don't think Argentina's winning. I don't think they're going back to back. Canada's going to do well, but I don't think they're winning either. So, won the world happened to the Lions. The Commanders are taking what they're being given. They're going full tilt at the Commanders, trying to save it. What about the Rams? I will root for the Rams if they're playing the Chiefs. If the Rams make the Super Bowl, I will root for the Rams. Against the Chiefs, I might add. Or the Ravens. Like, ooh. No, I'd root for the Rams over the Ravens. I still hate the Ravens more than I do the Rams. Besides, if I'm bandwagoning the Steelers, I don't think I could root for the Ravens just because of the Rams. So, if the Ravens make the AFC title game and the Rams win tomorrow, I'm going to root for the Rams. But if I do, because it's Chiefs or I don't think the Commanders beating the Rams. I don't. Then again, I said that the past 2 weeks. What happened? What if it's the Commanders versus the Ravens or Chiefs? Well, I guess I'll root for the Commanders then. Only because if it's the Bills, you don't. If it's the Bills, you don't. If it's the Ravens or Chiefs, you do. But I'm wearing St. Louis stuff. I ain't wearing no LA stuff. I will find some St. Louis stuff. You're not getting me that far. I'm not wearing a freaking Matt Stafford jersey. I'm not wearing a Cooper Kupp jersey. I will find a Kurt Warner 2001 jersey or something like that. I will find some St. Louis. I ain't wearing no LA stuff. But for the greater good, I will root for the St. Louis Rams. Offside. And I meant to say St. Louis. And I meant to say St. Louis Rams. Boy, yeah, I believe that. "38th minute. Ooh. Well, there you go. Playing for Miami, 1-1, 38th minute. Yeah, the Lions can't stop the Commanders. This game's over. Jaden Daniels. No, he still gets the first. 10:28 to go. Yeah. Well, there's my Super Bowl champion gone. I will root for Buffalo over LA, though. I have no problem with that. I don't have to buy anything for Buffalo either. I can just wear the Bison's jersey because a Bison is a Buffalo or a Bill. So, same thing, really. Same thing, really. I'm not a Cowboys fan. I'm a Dak Prescott fan. And let me tell you one thing. If Dak Prescott gets traded, it's going to be LA. Philly ain't that good. It's going to be LA. I did pick LA to beat Philly, so I believe that'll happen. Cross in. Is River going to play with starters? Probably. I would say so. I didn't say the Commanders are making the Super Bowl. I'm saying if they did and they're playing the Chiefs or Ravens, I will root for the Commanders because I'm not rooting for the Ravens or the Chiefs. No. It would be funny to see the Commanders make the Super Bowl and then beat the Chiefs. Hey, how's that three-peat going? Hey, the last time the Commanders beat the Lions in the playoffs, they won the Super Bowl. So, back when Joe Gibbs was the coach. And back when they weren't called the Commanders. Back when they were the Redacteds. For now, it's still redacted, so. 40th minute, so who knows? Good. And thank you for the super chat. He doesn't really care anyway. As I said, I do think River will play their starters. I do think they'll play their starters. Caught. And the Commanders catch that for a third down. It's third down. I think they're better than Philly. Messi with a free kick. That's just being realistic. And if they play Washington, I think they'll beat Washington, which means there's a 2 out of 3 shot that I'll root for the Rams in the Super Bowl. If anybody does, it's the players that played against Internacional. They do have some good potential. Can Drake still watch the Blue Jays? Yeah, but he won't because they're losers. They can't get nobody worth a damn. Even a player that they actually have an equal shot of getting because the way the international free agents work out, they still can't get them. They can't get Roki Sasaki. It was an even shot. The Dodgers couldn't just put their finger on the scale. Well, I guess they did, but it was more even than Ohtani, so to speak. 4th and 2. Can the Lions get a stop? No. Caught by McLaurin. First down and goal. Yep, game over there. But good for y'all. The Dodgers have absolutely bent the league over a barrel. And the Jays are going to suck next year. I don't care if they got Santander or not. Wow, they got Jeff Hoffman to be their closer. Wow, we might get Anthony Santander. Another year that's going to be horrible for the Toronto Blue Jays. What about Pete Alonso? That's possible. That's either saying they're losing Vladdy or they're playing Vladdy at third if they keep him. Or Pete Alonso's the DH. Now, if they do that, maybe I'll have a different thought process. But tackle behind the line. Touchdown. Touchdown for Washington. Jeremy. Let's go. I would say the DR. Dominican Republic. Playing forward, crossed in. Suarez playing defense, but he does get it clear. Barely. 43rd minute. Feel the same way. Touchdown for Washington. Jeremy scores. That is 45-28. Yeah, this game's over. Dope will start tomorrow. Yeah. '44th minute. Snap kick is good by Zane Gonzalez. 45-28. The Lions have to get a touchdown, stop, touchdown, and even then, who knows? Well, no, actually. 35. So a touchdown gives them 35. They'd still have to get a field goal. So 2 stops, touchdown, stop, field goal. Just to tie the game. Detroit has no defense. Yeah, seems like the injuries finally took their toll. First seed just to go out. Ay. Washington's a good team. What's your thoughts on the last comment? Let's see. Dominican Republic, you're right. I want both. I want both on the Jays. Ugh. Hey, he's good defensively. George Springer's about worth as much. They both can't hit at this point, so I mean, you might as well, I guess. At least one's younger of a player, I guess. There you go. 45th minute. Well, yeah. But I lost my Super Bowl champion. My bracket is busted. How good is Venezuela? I mean, baseball-wise, they're pretty good. They got some good players. 2000s, they had some really good players come through the MLB. Currently, it's not as good as it used to be. But it's halftime. It is 1-1 in the Miami América game. It's pretty questionable at best. 1-1 at half. Henry Martin taps one in. Messi puts in a header that was horribly cleared. And it's 1-1 at the half. 1-1. Esta noche miro tiempo. A very scattergun game. It's not good enough. On either side, I don't think it's good enough, really, especially Miami. I think they've been questionable defensively. Miami has, América and Miami have both been questionable defensively. So there's that for you, but we're going to see how it turns out. I have no idea how América isn't winning 2-0. Me either. If I'm the Lions, if they get a touchdown, I go for 2. Let him go. He sucks. I don't mind him going, I should say. I don't mind it. He sucks. But it's halftime. We'll talk about the halftime stats after the next commercial break of this Lions game. They're down 45-28. They're desperate right now. Goff throws incomplete. World Baseball Classic. I prefer the World Baseball Classic. It's awesome. By the way, next year there will be a World Baseball Classic next spring, by the way. 2026 will have a World Baseball Classic. I love it. I love it. So, Messi scores for Miami. Good for him. América, Henry Martin scores. You'd say their best players for either team have scored. Both tap-ins weren't pretty, but I'd say América has been the better team, or at least the more consistent team. I think Miami has... They're not pretty right now. They're not perfect, but this is their first game. This is their first preseason game. Of course, it's going to be a little bit choppy. And you're playing the Tricampeón. You're playing Tricampeonato América. Of course, it's going to be not pretty. I mean, it being 1-1 at half is a pretty not bad place to be. I mean, the game doesn't matter except for bragging rights, but I mean, it's not a bad place to be. I'd rather score goals in my first preseason game and not be losing badly than 0-0 draw. Let's remember last. I wish. Seems like Neymar's going to be Lorenzo Insigne Mark II at Chicago. Chicago has to have his freaking discovery rights? I wonder how old that is. Like, if that just happened or it was always a thing and they're like, oh, we have his discovery rights? Horrible. Now you know how I feel about the Raptors. I feel the same way. I feel the same exact way. I don't think they've lost that badly, though. I mean, that one shouldn't have went over the bar, I gotta say. I don't blame you. Basically, touchdown, stop, field goal for the Lions, which time is sort of running out because they were getting ready for this game. That's why. They were setting up for this. They'd rather play this. That's why. They were setting up for this game. I guess they thought it'd be unfair if they played 2 games. They're still, well, Big Boom AJ's a wrestler, so there's that. I'm sure AEW's paying him pretty handsomely. Besides, they have Instagram, YouTube. They're not just on TikTok. I don't think they're going to lose their fame because it's gone. Honestly, Tony Khan hiring the Costco guys might have been the best thing he's ever done. In consideration of the situation. I can't hate on Big Boom AJ working for AEW. I can't do it. I can't do it. He wanted his kids to see him wrestle, and they did. And he's getting a little bit of a run out of it. I don't think he ever expected that. So you know what? Oh, Miami plays Orlando. Oh, that's Friday, February 14th. Oh, that might be their season opener, I think. I'm not sure. 4th down. The Lions have to go for it. But even then, 5 minutes left. They're going to kick a field goal. Well, they have to have a field goal just tied up. So, yeah, you might as well take the points. A 14-point deficit. They need 2 stops and 2 touchdowns after this. Jake Bates from 28 kicks it. It's good. $45, $31. We'll be back. Here's the stats at the half for the Miami game before we take a short break to do stats at the half of the Miami game. Let's go. It's better than I thought. RKO, stunner, some of that. Halftime stats, 34% possession to 66% possession, 3 shots to 4, 1 shot on goal to 1. Got 153 accurate pass, 341, 81% pass accuracy to 92, 5 fouls to 5, 0 offside to 2, or 0 corners to 2, I should say. 3 shots to 4. We have 189 pass to 372, 81% pass accuracy to 92, 1 offside to 5, 8 throws to 13, 0 yellows to 0, 0 red cards to 0, 1-1 at the half. Uno miro tiempo esta noche. Yeah, América's been the better team. Way better team. Way better team. So we'll take a short break. I'll be back. And there you go. We're back. Well, yeah, of course, TikTok owns it. I'm surprised Lemonade didn't get banned or whatever. Because didn't TikTok own that as well? With that being said, it's halftime. We're moving on. 45-31, 4:08. Commanders have the ball. Dallas needs to get a stop, which that's not probably happening. They have to get 2 stops or get a touchdown, onside, touchdown, which the onside kick, flag on the play, timeout, Washington. 3rd and 5. Can the Lions get a stop here? TikTok's gone forever? No. No, because, well, Donald Trump looks like he's going to save it. But for now, it's gone. For now, it's gone. But if Donald Trump gives a 90-day stay, they'll pop back up. Someone in the U.S. has to buy it. But Trump wants to save it. But TikTok doesn't want to sell. But if Trump's like, I can't change the law, you have to sell, but I want to save y'all, it's going to be the 90-day stay will probably, I'm not too damn sure. Daniels throws, caught, Ertz, or Bates. I don't know that guy. 3:57 left. Do you want it to be gone? I mean, freedom of speech wise, no. Do I think it's the most creative platform? No. Do I think it brain rots people? Yes. In that case, yeah. But brain rot will be anywhere, right? But freedom of speech wise, no. No. Which that's what truly matters, is freedom of speech. So, all in all, no, I don't. I think it's funny how people are downloading the Chinese version. And that's the actual national security risk, is the actual Chinese version. Zhao Hongshu, Red Note. That is the actual national security risk. And people will F around and find out they downloaded that one, which I didn't. I'm not stupid enough to do that. I'm not stupid enough to do that. Besides, I'm not learning Mandarin. I'm not John Cena. I'm not John Cena. Yeah, but what actually banned it was the continuing resolution to balance the budget to not have a government shutdown. So the last time we played chicken with a government shutdown, well, that's why. Miami. Oh, they're playing Orlando, their last game of the preseason. Okay. Wednesday, January 29th, Universitario of Chile, I'm thinking, plays Miami. Sporting San Miguelito on Sunday, February 2nd. Wait, the Rumble's on the 1st. I might go live for Sporting San Miguelito. I don't know. Olympia versus Miami, Saturday, February 8th. Maybe I will go live for all of them. I don't know. Congratulations. Maybe I will. Maybe that changed. I don't know. We'll see how good this does. And the video. Olympia, yes. Sporting San Miguelito, they were in CONCACAF League once, by the way, just so you know. So that name does sound familiar to you. Rock. John Cena, February 1st, which I will be watching that live on my own, not on the channel, on my own. But John, I think, is real. I think John is real. He may be a little bit weird. He may have a couple of screws loose, but I think the dude is real. I think The Rock is a phony. And Batista, That man is definitely a phony. Batista ain't the guy that I thought he was. All that muscle and you're a pansy. All that muscle and you act like a pansy. Okay, second half about to start. I just think he's a punk. I don't think it's just that. I think he acts like a punk. He has gone Hollywood. Like Batista went Hollywood, point blank, period. Like, I respect he rescues dogs, rescues pit bulls. I respect that. I have a lot of love for that. I think pit bulls should be, dogs in general should be rescued, but pit bulls are a breed that definitely needs more love and care. I do love that about Batista. He was a great wrestler, but I think he's turned a phony. But I will give Batista that. The fact that he supports helping pit bulls, fostering pit bulls, saving pit bulls, and doing good for the breed and changing the, what's the word, the look, the thought process about people when it comes to it is a good thing. See, everybody has positives, right? But I can see if I didn't just totally like the guy. Michael Vick's changed. He's paid his debt to society. He knows what he did was wrong, and he's done a lot to pay back his debt besides going to jail. So yeah, but then he turned Hollywood. I think he's more of a phony than The Rock, besides the... Yeah, but I will say I definitely, if I was rich enough, I would, and had a farm, I definitely would want to, of course, my family would have dogs that we adopt and own, but there would also be fosters that we would take care of and see them on to their forever home and all that as well. And I would, yes, I didn't hear, but that'd be definitely part of the farm, if I had a farm. There'd be a lot of dogs on our property. Like 8 to 10 that I own, and then ones that we just foster in and take care of and see what happens there. Who knows? Right? But, like, basically, if you've... There's people who've done that. So, that's some I definitely would like to do. What do you think of Messi going to Latin countries? Do you think the fans would be rowdy for him? Of course they would. Lions are still down. I guess they didn't kick the field goal, or did they miss it? Missed field goal. Okay, so yeah, the Washington missed the field goal. Don't do that. Second half's about to start. But yeah. So I have a lot of respect for Batista wanting to save pit bulls and do a lot for the breed. So I'm happy. I'm good with that. That I respect. But second half about to start. Yeah, I thought that would happen. People were like, oh, lemonade's the difference. They banned that too. They banned that too. Well, at least until Trump gets in office. Second half about to start. Josh got the right idea. Neither. No comment. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I mean, I know Sabrina Carpenter is fine with short kings. I know that because of Barry Keoghan, but I'm happy. I'm happy. Second half has started, 45th minute. I'm happy. Wink. '45th minute. América's playing forward. Brown Rodriguez is on. I stay in my own lane. I don't think she's. If she is, she ain't that older. But I'm about to be 25 in like less than 48 hours. Actually, more like 26 hours. Let's see. Now you make me wonder. She can't be that much older. Besides, oh wait, she's about what? 8 months older than me. She's about 8 months older than me. Okay, about half a year older than me. So, hey, you asked. Thank you. Could have saved it for the birthday show, but I'll take an early one. Fine. As long as you tell me by like Tuesday, I'm fine with it. Like by Wednesday, I'll take that without a belated. That's from like today to Wednesday without a belated. That's fine. Then you start pushing it to Friday. Then 1-1, 47th minute. Let's see. 133. Yeah, the Lions aren't coming back. They're done. Even if they score a touchdown, where are they on the field? 39-yard line, 2nd and 10, 130, 113. If they get a touchdown, if they get the onside, we could see. I don't know. Free kick for Miami, 48th minute. Fourth and 1 for Detroit. 54 seconds. Cross in, headed away by América. Detroit's about to be eliminated. They have no timeouts, by the way. So basically, then it comes down to the onside kick. 48th minute. First have to score a touchdown. They have a 4th and 1, 54 seconds. 1st and 10. Amon-Ra St. Brown to the 17, 39 seconds. So even if they got the onside, they're pretty much done. 1st and 10. Spike the ball to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Playing forward, 48th minute. Who's the most cursed NFL franchise? Cleveland. Oh, Cleveland. For sure. Cleveland. I didn't hear about that. 2nd and 10. Detroit is 17 yards away from a touchdown. Then they have to get the onside kick just to stay alive. 408 pass to 220. Who's the Pumas of the NFL? Oh, shit. They've actually won things. Pittsburgh, maybe? See, Pittsburgh won things in the past. Now they're just a joke. They've been about as bad as Pumas have been, or useless as Pumas have been for the past same amount of time. So you know what? Yeah, Steelers. The Steelers are the Pumas. Steelers are Pumas of the NFL. They used to be good. Now they've been useless for about 20 years. Well, I wouldn't say about 20. Over 10, under 20. Just like the Steelers. I think we're right. I think that's a good call, actually, yeah. Steelers or Pumas. Steelers or Pumas. Intercepted by the Commanders. Game over. That's going to be game. Intercepted by the Commanders. Lions are eliminated. Sure, they're going to kneel it out. Yeah, I figured as much. The Detroit Lions have been the 1 seed that gets toppled by the Commanders, just like the olden days. We'll talk about it on Sunday. That's game. See what the score is. And it's final, 45-31. Washington's going to LA or Philly next week for the NFC title game. 51st minute. Detroit is out. Which means my NFC title game, gone. My champions, gone. All right, let's see if Buffalo wins and then wins the AFC title game. My full predictions aren't completely over with yet. Pumas is the Giants. I mean, can't hurt, can it? Detroit. So 3 out of 4 is my best chance. Richard Sanchez free kick. Takes the short pass. Yeah, I think we'll be live for the AFC title game next week then. Especially if it's Buffalo, but even then. There we go. Rocco Rios Novo cleared. What were they doing? Shot, goal, goal, goal de América. 1-2. What the hell were they thinking? What the hell was Rios Novo thinking? Oh my God. What was he doing? 1-2. Gol de América. Gol de Israel Reyes. Ball gets played back to Israel Reyes, and he took the shot, and oh my God. There you go. Gol de América. Israel Reyes with the goal. That was brain dead. See, now you got the goal you were expecting from Miami if you were hating on them. 52nd minute for Israel Reyes. 1-2. 1-2. Ay, ay, ay. I feel like he's been around a lot longer. He's only 24. Damn. They let Israel Reyes score on them. Have some shame. Have some shame. You let Israel Reyes score on you. Have some shame. Have some shame. Corner for Miami. Dear God. Have some shame. Lord. Lord, have some shame. Boom. Cross in for Miami. Saved. Cleared. That was a Miami moment. Ah, lol. Hilarious. How do you... Dear God. Hey, Messi scored, though. What meme is that, man? Alphonso Davies, improved proposal from Bayern. Robert Taylor doesn't get there. Man, I hope the Chiefs don't three-peat. My God. No, because if they do, they're going to get shit on by the Euro snobs. If they do FC or SC, maybe St. Louis City, add city to it, you're going to get shit on by the American-style name convention. You can't win either way. You know, I'd rather it be, this is not our sport. This is the sport that wasn't created by us. We should, you want to be good, you should follow customs in certain ways of Europe. No, it's going to be LA versus Washington. I honestly would rather the Rams win that game because I think the Rams could beat Kansas City or Baltimore. If the Bills win, wait, the AFC title game is second, right? Right. So I guess I want the Rams to win either way. And if they're playing the Bills, well, didn't the Bills belt to ass the Rams? Didn't they? Or was it the other way around? Either way, if it's the Bills, I don't want the Rams to win the Super Bowl. At this point, I don't want Philly to win the Super Bowl. I'm ambivalent about Washington, but depending on who they're playing, I'm going to root for Washington. Depending on who Philly's playing, I'll root for Philly. And depending on who LA's playing, I'll root for LA. I don't want Kansas City to win the Super Bowl. I don't want Baltimore to win it. If Buffalo makes the Super Bowl, that's who I'm rooting for. That's who I want the most at this point is Buffalo. I mean, they're right next to Toronto. What should I have a soft spot for Buffalo, you know? Always have. I don't want Baltimore winning. I don't want the Chiefs winning. If Buffalo's playing any of the NFC teams, I'm going for Buffalo. If any of the NFC teams play Kansas City or Baltimore, I'm going for the NFC team. The one that's going to hurt the most is the Rams. I'm going to have to buy a St. Louis Rams jersey or T-shirt from the St. Louis era just to watch the Super Bowl. Ugh. I'm not wearing no LA stuff. It's going to have to be St. Louis. Obviously St. Louis. But I guess one more run with the St. Louis Rams. Hey, if they can't play the game in LA for the NFC title game and they win tomorrow, they better play it in St. Louis. Forget Vegas, or not Vegas, Arizona. Play it in St. Louis. Bring it to St. Louis. Arizona? Bring it to St. Louis. Give them some closure. Besides, didn't St. Louis Rams play the Philadelphia Eagles during that playoff, like the greatest show on turf in St. Louis? Didn't they? I think they did. I know the one they won the Super Bowl was, I think, Tampa Bay NFC title game. I think the title game they won, the Super Bowl they lost was Philly at Edward Jones Dome. Yeah. Now I got to check. I think it was, though. It's not because they're LA. I'm rooting for them because they're not the Chiefs or the Ravens. But if it's the Bills, no worries. I'll just wear that Buffalo Bison's jersey. I'll take it. Buffalo better win, though. At this point. Let's go, Rams. Ugh. 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 Damn. Ugh. Ugh. That made me sick. Even if I put St. Louis in front of it, I don't. Let's go, St. Louis Rams. A little bit better. Free kick for América. That's a little bit better. Not good enough, but it's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. I do have a $25 Amazon gift card, though. Do you think? Do you think I could find some for like that amount? St. Louis Rams on Amazon? Because if I do, that's why you don't steal 2 Super Bowls from Tom Brady. That'll be a goal kick. I'm surprised. 2001 St. Louis Rams. I feel like they did beat Philadelphia. I think they did. Here we go. Thank you, Google. It was right there. The 2001 St. Louis Rams. They did beat the Eagles at Edward Jones Dome. I got it. There you go. They did. How about run it back, Turbo? Oh, wait. It's the Washington Commanders. Okay, they had beaten the Philadelphia. They'll beat the Philadelphia Eagles to play the Washington Commanders. If they can't play to L.A., bring it to Edward Jones Dome. Hey. The last, wait, damn it, they won an NFC title game in L.A. Shit. And the last time they won a Super Bowl. Damn it. Well, if you can't play at L.A., bring it to St. Louis, yeah? It'd be funny. Hey, they won another NFC title game in St. Louis. Hey, their record in St. Louis NFC title games are amazing. 2-0. I'm just saying, you want to beat the Washington Commanders. I'm just saying. You never lost a St. Louis NFC title game. You won one in New Orleans. I don't know what happened back in the 80s. But what I do know is, yeah, you did win the one. You won the Super Bowl in L.A. And then whatever. Point being, your record's better in St. Louis. It's fate. Is all I'm saying. It's fate. Substitutions, Rodolfo Cota, Vasquez, Dagoberto Espinosa, Ramirez, all coming on for América. I'm just saying, it's fate. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is it's fate. And if they do that, I will go live for it. And you know what? I will go live for both championship games. If the Rams play the conference championship game in St. Louis, I'll go live for it. I'll go live for it. And then I'll go live for the AFC title game. I'll go live for both back-to-back. Malo Gonzalez for Colta. See, there you go. I think everybody needs closure. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know? It is what it is. No, you'd be dumb. That'd be the stupidest thing you've ever done. You would get fired instantly, even if it was pick 32. Even if it was pick 32, honestly, you should. Or Detroit. Well, yeah, they just got their ass kicked. But, Buffalo's better. Raiders did it once. Oh, yeah, Sebastian Janikowski, right? Sebastian Janikowski. Speaking of the Raiders, because they're playing in Vegas this game. Yeah, Sebastian Janikowski. Yep, there you go. That's right. They did. He's a pretty good kicker. So not a bad pick, but yeah, not a bad pick. But nowadays you get fired. Nowadays you would get fired. Even if you're pick 32. There is no kicker that is a number 1 pick. First round pick in the NFL nowadays. Hell, the best kicker in the NFL right now was drafted in the first round of a draft, but it wasn't the NFL draft. It was the MLS Super Draft. Guess who took that guy? I know you know. Do I have to spell it out for you? What team took that guy? Should I give you any hints? Do I need to give you any hints? Is the rant obvious enough? 30, 60. It's a certain team that sucks. They just hired a new manager. Their preseason's in Marbella, Spain. They won a treble once. He was on the roster for that season. What team drafted him? Cross in by América. I can't believe they didn't score that. That's over the bar. 1-2. América winning. Hey, you got a free cookie. You got a free virtual cookie. Good job. Miami making subs. Martinez, Bright, and Gressel. Robert Taylor's off. Hey, you got a virtual cookie. Brandon Aubrey is a TFC draftee. He was on the squad for the treble year. And now he's a Dallas Cowboy, the best kicker in the NFL. Funny story or funny fact that I found out that makes sense is his kicking coach was also the special teams coach at Mississippi State. So, yes, Brandon Aubrey learned how to kick at Mississippi State. He learned how to kick in Starkville, Mississippi. Just another funny feeling. Just another funny thing about it. Oh, Messi's off. Well, this game's over. Who cares anymore? Messi's off. Suarez is off for Martinez. Wait, they take him off for a defender? Yannick Bride is on for Messi. Okay, they just don't care anymore. Well, at least he went 65 minutes. But yeah, Brandon Aubrey learned how to kick at Starkville, Mississippi. Well, hey, at least, hey, Toronto and Mississippi State. There you go. I love it. That's a good connection. That's a good. Well, he never played at State, but he learned how to kick in Starkville with a State special team coach at the time. He never played for State, but he did learn in Starkville, which, there you go. They also produced Cam Scattaboo. Hey, at least I knew Cam Scattaboo was an amazing player before everybody else knew because he beat the hell out of Mississippi State. Speaking of Mississippi State, good. I saw him basically cut through Mississippi State like a hot knife through butter. I was live for that one. I don't know if you were here. Maybe that's how you joined. Maybe that's how you jumped on the bandwagon. I don't know. But I was live for that Arizona State, Mississippi State game. And he cut through Mississippi State like a hot knife through butter. I was like, this guy's good. Cam Scattaboo is better than Ashton Janty. Cam Scattaboo deserved what Ashton Janty got. The love that Ashton Janty got this year is what Cam Scattaboo deserved, but he didn't get it until the Texas game. But Ashton Janty had 200 yards a game. He played in the Mountain West. He played for Boise State. And the one team worth a damn that they played before Penn State, he actually played well against Oregon. But when he played against Penn State, he didn't do a damn thing. Cam Scattaboo played the Big 12, played for Arizona State, won the conference, and almost beat Texas single-handedly. Ashton Janty didn't do shit against Penn State. And they could be run on. You know why? Look at Notre Dame. How did Notre Dame win the freaking semifinal? They ran on them. So don't give me that shit that Penn State's Penn State. This game don't matter anymore. Messi's off. 2-1 América, 69th minute. My point being is this. Ashton Janty ain't shit. If he played for Mississippi State, he would have been nothing. I mean, State sucked this year, but you get my point. He played the group of five. He played on the group of five. The best group of five team all year. And you're telling me that's a Heisman candidate? Travis Hunter rightfully won, but Cam Scattaboo was one who should have been up there with him. Acting like the group of five means anything. Get the hell out of here. 200 yards a game. Yeah, Saquon Barkley did that with the Eagles. Guess what? They're about to get eliminated tomorrow. It doesn't matter. When you lose, because of a shootout, because the Rams can actually throw the ball. Jalen Hurts can't. It doesn't matter if you run 200 yards a game when you didn't do it when it mattered. Just like Ashton Janty. He didn't do it when it mattered. Penn State just stopped him up. Cam Skattebo ran all over Texas. Point blank, period. Acting like, so no, yeah, Cam Skattebo is better than Ashton Janty. I said it and I'll keep saying it. And I hope Skattebo becomes a Pittsburgh Steeler because that's what he fits. Because I want Najee Harris gone. Najee Harris needs to go. He sucks. Jalen Warren and Cam Skattebo, please. That's a Pittsburgh Steeler backfield. Hopefully Dak Prescott gets traded there too. Because hopefully Deion Sanders goes to the Cowboys. Because you know he won't coach Dak. He only wants to coach his sons. So hopefully Deion trades Dak, gets the job, and trades Dak to Pittsburgh. So you got Dak as the quarterback and a backfield of Cam Skattebo and Jalen Warren. That's awesome. I'll take that 100 times a year. Way more. Najee Harris sucks. He sucks. He can't run more than 3 yards. He'll spin at the line every single time. Trash. Jerome Bettis is depressed, is all I'm going to say. Current Big 12. Rams. I think the Rams are going to win a shootout. The Eagles can't throw the ball. The Rams can. So I don't care if Saquon Barkley runs for 200 yards because by the time it does anything, they're going to be down 20 points. Rams. They have to throw the ball. And the Eagles can't throw the ball. They can't throw the ball. Ruiz and Alfonso coming on for Miami. They can't throw the ball. Rams can. They're going to be down 20 before – the Eagles are going to be down 20 before they even start throwing the ball. It's just basically cutting out Saquon. Rams win. Rams are going to host the Commanders. Hopefully in St. Louis over L.A., but if they can play in L.A., great. But I don't know if they can. Come to St. Louis. I didn't say that either, though. Don't do that. Yeah, Miami's giving up at this point. Well, I mean, it is their first game, though. But don't do that. If you're going to be mad about Saquon leaving the Giants, be mad at your damn GM. Be mad at your owner. Saquon wanted to stay. They didn't give him the contract. It's your front office. Joe Shane was the only one who wanted to give him a contract, and they said no. It's not Saquon's fault that he left. Now the Eagles, they gave him the bag, but technically it's all the Giants' fault. He wouldn't be Eagle if it wasn't for the rest of the front office telling Joe Shane to shut up. So that's on you. Well, I didn't know about that. You might. Okay, if you're talking about that, nobody, when you're a running back in the NFL, I could get not taking a contract the year before, waiting for your contract year, because either you're going to get a pretty good rate on a franchise tag, or you're going to get a bag. The way the running back position has been treated the past couple of years, I understand it. Like, who's to say that you won't get more? You won't get more if you just keep playing on that contract and then sign either in free agency right off the bat or, it's always been this way. I hate it. I wish they said, yeah, you know what, we may trade him. But no. I just hope that doesn't mean Marcus Freeman goes to Chicago. Ugh. I would hate that for him. Marcus Freeman's actually a good coach. If he went to Chicago, I would scream. Marcus Freeman's actually a good coach. If he went to Chicago, no. Marcus Freeman has Steelers written all over him. I won't lie. But who knows? Maybe Marcus Freeman will stay at Notre Dame for like 2 more years while the rest of Mike Tomlin's contract runs out and he finally just gets told to screw off. They won't fire him, but they'll have, 2 more years on Mike Tomlin's deal? And they'll collapse 2 more times? Got it. You know what? I'm going to say this right now. I think the Patriots win a playoff game before the Steelers win another playoff game. I think the Patriots will win a playoff game before the Steelers. I really do. With Mike Vrabel, I really believe it. The Patriots will win a playoff game before the Steelers win their next playoff game. I believe it. Would be even funnier if it was against the Steelers. Oh, that's gonna be a moment. You know, that's gonna be something. I'm still rooting for the Patriots in that case. I think we all know that it's gonna be. Yes. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I believe in Mike Vrabel, but you know what? I want it to be Patriots Steelers. Just so it's like, hey, like Steelers win the AFC North somehow, the Patriots get in. Like Steelers are what, they would have to be. It's 3 versus 6 seed, right? Patriots Steelers at Heinz Field next January. I'm rooting for the Patriots there. Oh, I am. This match is sad. I agree. I'm rooting for the Patriots there. I think everybody knows that. I think that's not a surprise at all. When the rubber meets the road, Patriots over Steelers. But I think that's known, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. It's just going to be it's going to be fun. We'll see. We'll sort of see how it looks. The Tampa Toronto possible playoff series this year will. Yeah. That's going to be something. It's going to feel the same way, except for 2 weeks instead of 1 day. I do believe the Leafs are going to play the Lightning in the playoffs this year. Whether it's because the Leafs finished second in the Atlantic or they play each other in the conference semi. Either way, Miami's barely won the ball. They don't care anymore. Still only 1 or 2 points behind Boston. We still have games in hand on Boston. Good. But I do believe the Leafs. I'm going to call it. I think the conference semifinal in the East for the Atlantic Division is going to be Toronto-Tampa. I think Toronto versus Tampa is going to be the Atlantic Division final or the Eastern Conference semi. I think so. Yeah. I don't see why it wouldn't be. What about Florida, though? Just a hunch. Patriots, neither. The 90s Patriots jerseys. You know the Drew Bledsoe jersey I showed? That one. The 90s Patriots jerseys. I mean, they've already brought back the creamsicles as throwbacks. I want the 90s Patriots jerseys. And technically, the Patriots brought back the Pat Patriot jerseys as throwbacks as well. Now you're talking about full-time, but 90s Patriots. Slanted numbers, giant flying Elvis on the shoulder, the sublimated darker blue, lighter blue stripes. Yeah. The Drew Bledsoe jerseys. Yeah. 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 Oh, I love those. Yeah. So much. Bring them back. I want those back. 79th minute. Yeah. Playing forward, saved by Rios Novo. Dummy. Yeah. Dummy. Yeah. Playing forward, Miami cross cleared for a corner. Corner for Miami, Julian Gressel. Cross in. Header. Redondo can't get there. Yes, Barry Bonds should be in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, they all deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. See, here's the thing about the steroid era that I don't understand. In the 90s, I told you it should be LA if you're going to go with MLS team. Club América and LAFC are playing a friendly on February 11th, 7:30 p.m., but I think there's CONCACAF games going on, so we'll see what happens with that. But let me say this. To me, when it comes to the 90s and the steroid era, those players should be in the Hall of Fame. If they were in the 90s, Roger Clemens, Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa. To me, here's the thing. In the 90s, it was allowed. Bud Selig let the steroid era happen under his nose to save the game of baseball after the strike. He was okay with it. If players that didn't get or they didn't test positive before 2007, if they were in the Mitchell report and didn't test positive, or I should say, steroid-wise, didn't test positive before 2008, let him in the Hall of Fame. And then again, David Ortiz had steroid allegations, and he's in the Hall of Fame. So what's Alex Rodriguez might make the Hall of Fame. It's right there. It won't be first ballot. I don't think it was, but Alex Rodriguez is probably making the Hall of Fame. He took steroids. So what's the deal here? All right. And that was 2013 biogenesis scandal. So if David Ortiz gets in and people thought he took steroids and A-Rod took steroids, we know that, and he's probably getting in after like 5 or 6 years. Why did Barry Bonds not make it? Why did Roger Clemens not make it? Why did Mark McGwire not make it? I think they got screwed. Barry Bonds was an asshole. That's why he didn't make it. He was an asshole to reporters. Guess who votes for the Hall of Fame? At least before the committees. Yeah, reporters. Mark McGwire was an asshole to reporters. Roger Clemens was an asshole to reporters. It's not the steroids that didn't get him in. It's because they're not virtuous men. A-Rod might be an asshole, but he wasn't an asshole to reporters. He's just a jackass. Big Papi, I love David Ortiz. I think he's an awesome guy. David Ortiz, as a person, as a personality, seems like a damn good guy and funny as hell. You see what I mean? If you piss off the riders who vote for this, of course they're going to hold that against you. And everybody knows Barry Bonds for being an asshole to reporters. Same as Mark McGwire. Same as Roger Clemens. Sammy Sosa. I think he was borderline. I think he should be in the Hall of Fame, but Sammy Sosa was just borderline. Mark McGwire, Barry Bonds, and Roger Clemens were notorious for being assholes to the media. See, the thing about Curt Schilling is he's a dick. He didn't take steroids, though. He didn't take steroids, though. But when it comes to steroids, they could use that as the moral panic instead of, oh, he was an asshole to me 30 years ago, you know? Curt Schilling's a piece of shit, but he's in the Hall of Fame. He didn't take steroids. And honestly, he might just be a piece of shit. Not just horrible to reporters. He might just be, well, he is. But, you know, he's both. But he never took steroids. We can't use that because they can't be two, you know, because the problem is they can't just say, oh, I hate this guy. He was mean to me. He's an asshole. That can't take you out of the Hall of Fame. See, Pete Rose, he was a dick, but he was dumb enough to gamble on baseball. He is the hit king. He should be in the Hall of Fame, but he did it to himself. He did it to himself. If he didn't bet, would he be in the Hall of Fame, even if he was an asshole? Yes. Yes, he would be. Yeah, it was honestly dead the whole time. So my point being is this. Ask Curt Schilling. Alex Rodriguez wasn't mean to reporters. He's just an asshole. He's just an asshole. There's a difference. He's just pompous. Alex Rodriguez is just pompous. There's a difference. He didn't direct it at the reporters. He's just an ass. And then he's trying to PR shine himself because Hall of Fame, right? A-Rod seems like a phony. I agree. But 86 minute. I agree with that. But they know he took steroids, and he won't be voted into the Hall of Fame for about 5 years, but he's still getting votes. He's still getting votes. So it is what it is. I don't think the writers are very clear on anything. I don't think the writers are very clear on anything. Oh, here we are. Last year, A-Rod's Hall of Fame case is stalling. A-Rod's third year on the ballot last year. He had 35.7 in his second year. He's lost votes. And that was last year's voters. Oh. Fafa Pico's off for Morales. Somebody said it's time to put Alex Rodriguez in the Hall of Fame. Not before Bonds. Exactly. Playing forward, 88th minute. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer if you live in reality where the entire league was juicing. There you go. Exactly. Barry Bonds had an amazing career before the steroids. If he retired when he started using steroids, he would have been in the Hall of Fame. He had 2 Hall of Fame careers, one before steroids, one after. And let me tell you something about steroids. In baseball, you still have to hit the ball. Steroids doesn't make you hit home runs. You still have to connect with the ball. You still have to put your bat on the ball in the right spot to barrel the ball out. Yeah, it gives you more strength, but how much? Albert Pujols, I'm not saying he had steroids. What I'm saying, save, Bacota. What I'm saying is this. Albert Pujols hit 500 feet home runs in his final season, and people don't know his age. He might be the age he say he is. He might be 5 years older. He might be damn near 50 when he was playing that last season and still hitting 500-foot home runs. That's all I'm saying. Like, do I believe that Pujols is older than they say? Yes, I love Albert Pujols. Don't get me wrong. I love Albert. I love him. He's one of my favorite players of all time, of course. But do I think Albert is older than they say he is? Do I think they fudged his numbers? Yeah, I do believe that. But that just makes it even more awesome what he did, if that's the case. If he was older than what they said and he did what he did to get to 703 home runs, hey, that's even more awesome. And he was still hitting 500-foot home run that final season. He still was Albert Pujols. 2 minutes of stoppage time. So that's all I'm saying. You still got to be able to hit the ball. If a damn near 50-year-old man could hit 500-foot home runs unjuiced, you still got to hit the ball. You still got to hit the ball. Still got to be fast enough to get there. Steroids don't help that. Steroids don't help that. You still got to be fast enough to get there. I agree. It should have. Yeah, because the Super Bowl logo's colors. Yeah, Commanders and Chiefs. Yep, red and yellow. Yeah, of course we're going to look at that thought process. Yeah. But we have 1 more minute of stoppage time to go. It's 1-2. But yeah, it could have gone way worse for Miami. 100%. 1 more minute to go. 1-2. 1-2. Goal! Goal! Goal de Miami! Tomas Aviles! 2-2. 2-2 esta noche. Tomas Aviles. Goal! 2-2. That should be a tie at the half. Crazy script, or at the end of the game, I should say. Ball crossed in. Tomas Aviles with a header. Beautiful corner. And Tomas Aviles is onside. Cota, what the hell was he doing? What was he doing? All because he came off that far. It's in. Goal for Tomas Aviles. Ties the game. Let's see if they go to penalties. 90+2. They kick off, and it's full time. Let's see. Let's give it some time. Tomas Aviles, it's full time. 2-2. 2-2 esta noche. Empate en la Amistoso. Looks to me they're shaking hands, so I think that's about it. I don't think they're going to go to penalties. They're shaking hands, so I'm guessing it's over. 2-2 full time. We'll make the video after this is over. Lord. Yeah, they're shaking hands, so it seems to me it's done. I don't think they'd shake hands before penalties. Is that a new Apple TV logo on the jersey? I'm not sure. This is a club friendly. They can do penalties during a friendly. Oh, no, they are doing penalties. Oh, no, they are doing penalties. Okay, hold on. They are doing penalties. Okay. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. They're doing penalties. And it looks to me they're going to keep on the same 11 that they had. So basically, they're probably, we'll see. I think 2-2 seems about right. No, I think América should have won. I think América should have won. I think Miami got lucky to draw late. Rocco Rios Novo is going to be in goal for this game. Or this penalty shootout. Miami got Universitario and Sporting San Miguelito. Yep, those are going to be some Cota sold. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing there. We'll review this game once it's over. We'll put the review up, and there we go. And tomorrow I'll be live for the Buffalo versus Baltimore game, of course, and we'll review all the divisional weekend once that's over. So all 4 games of divisional weekend will get reviewed. Yep, so it's going to be the same 11 that finished the game. Like Cota, because he's in goal. See you, Sean. 2-2 draw, 2-2 esta noche, penales. Penales. Miami contra América. Rios Novo played the whole game. Yep. Cota played the half. And we're going to see how this goes. On the bench, Cole Jensen. So, I guess Victor Davila is the first taker. Victor Davila is the first taker for América. Who will win this preseason friendly penalty shootout to win the game? Victor Davila versus Rocco Rios Novo. Davila. Long run up. Shot saved by Rios Novo. He read it all the way. 0-0. He read it all the way. Horrible penalty. Well, if they still lose the penalty shootout, though, I don't know. Rodolfo Cota in goal. He did beat Toronto FC in a penalty shootout back in the CCL final in 2018. I'll never forget that. Federico Redondo. Yep, Federico Redondo. Federico Redondo to take the penalty. Could he take the lead for Miami? Redondo versus Cota. Short, slow run up. Over the bar. 0-0, 0-0. 2 horrible penalties. I don't know which one was worse. I don't know which one was worse. 0-0, 0-0. Substitution. Alejandro Zendejas is the penalty taker. Can he take the lead? Alejandro. Wait. No, it's not actually. My bad. That was my bad. Cervantes. Alan Cervantes. They kind of look alike. Alan Cervantes. My bad. It's Alan Cervantes. They kind of do look alike. I won't lie. Alan Cervantes. Shot over the bar. Oh my God. This whole penalty shootout Shootout's a hat flick. 0-0, 0-0 esta noche in penales. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, he went over the bar. Oh, Lord. Yannick Bright. Yannick Bright. Oh, no, it's Martinez. Hector Martinez. Shot. Goal. Hector Martinez scores. It's preseason for me, too. 1-0, 1-0 esta noche en penales. Hector Martinez pops one in. Gota has no answer. Wrong way. Good slotted penalty by Hector Martinez. It's preseason for me as well. Now I'm just going to read people's names on the back of their damn jerseys. Or look for the number. Richard Sanchez? It's Richard Sanchez. Richard Sanchez, Rios Novo. Shot save! Richard Sanchez misses. Uno a 0 esta noche en penales. Still. 3 América penal. All missed. Julian Gressel. If he scores, América has to score. Julian Gressel. Oh, over the bar! Over the bar! Oh, my God. Oh, well, there we go. Over the bar. 1-0. 1-0. Javiro. Am I in the twilight zone? I think so. 2 kicks left for both teams. Miami has a 1-0 lead. 1-0. You are not looking wrong. Javiro goal. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1 esta noche en penales. 2-2 el partido. Now it's a tie penalty shootout. But if Miami scores 2, it's over, or they win it. So if Miami scores, América has to score. David Ruiz. David Ruiz to give Miami the lead back. David Ruiz, the Honduran. Shot, chips it, goal. Goal. 2-1. América has to score. 2-1 esta noche. América has to score. And then Miami has it up to them. My God, a 2-1 penalty shootout. My God. 3-2 looks at least a bit more real. 2-1 is like, oh my God. And this is Chicote. Christian Calderon. Chicote. Chicote Calderon. To keep América alive. Chicote. Shot, goal. 2-2. Miami for the win. At least 3-2 looks more real. At least, yeah. 3-2 looks more real. Chicote scores. Just bangs it in. And it's going to be Marcelo Weingart. Marcelo Weingart. Marcelo Weingart for the win. If he scores. If he misses, we go to sudden death. And it's going to be more of this. So I hope he scores. Marcelo Weingart with a long run. He played the whole game. Marcelo Weingart, shot saved by Cota. Oh my God. We're going to sudden death. 2-2. Ay, ay, ay. What a horrible penalty. Dear God. 2-2, 2-2. We're going to sudden death. Sudden death. América scores, Miami has to score. It's that simple. Ramon Juarez. Wait. No, maybe I'm wrong. Shot. Over the bar. Oh, Ramon Juarez did come on. Yep. He missed over the bar. Over the bar. 2-2 esta noche. En penales. Why does this always happen in their shootouts? Two to two. Miami for the win. They're not going to score. Short shot, goal. Goal. Inter Miami. Morales. Morales with a goal. Santiago Morales wins it with a stutter step. 3-2. 3-2. En penales. 2-2 esta noche. Miami beats América in penalties. They won in penalties. Oh my God, how bad was this? With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Once you subscribe, send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. Miami wins in penalties. They drew on the night. They won on penalties. It's a preseason friendly. It doesn't really truly matter. But they got the win. With that being said, I'll see you later. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace.